initially it was like burning.
It's still burning.
It's burning.
But it's got a lot of oomph.
It's like Burning Man.
That's a different thing.
That's true. It is a different thing.
Unless you're naked running through the desert when you're drinking this, then you know what? And this pour would fit that.
It would.
To be honest.
It actually would. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
Welcome back to another First Sip,
welcome for the first time if you're here for the first time.
If you're new here.
Yeah.
And if you are new here, what the First Sip is where we randomly select a sample from our First Sip sample pool, which is a collection of bourbon and rye samples that we've never tasted before. So not only are we tasting this completely blind, have no clue what we're drinking, we've also never tried it, so there's no familiarity.
Yep.
With that said, let's get right into the nose on this one right here.
Ooh, it stings the nostrils a bit.
Yeah, she's a little funky.
I think it just singed my nose hairs.
Yeah, I'm getting some distinct funk on this thing. And I don't know what kind of funk yet, but my mind immediately went to rye funk.
Yeah, it's earthy, like after a rain.
Yeah, like there's a word for that.
It's like the wet earth.
Yeah, there's a word for it.
After a fresh rain.
I could spend all day here and I'd never come up with it.
Spring rain. Definitely smells kind of like dirt, like wet earth dirt. I love the smell of dirt.
I can't do any better than that. Let's get this on the palate.
Okay. Kind of tastes earthy as well. I feel like this is probably definitely a rye.
I feel like this has to be a rye. I don't want to label it that necessarily, but there's this rock candy sweetness that comes through on some ryes for me. And I'm trying to talk through it right now. Boy, this glass has got some power behind it.
It's powerful. It really does like have like this earth taste.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. It's not for everyone.
No, but look.
I realize this.
Hang on though. Sometimes that can be off-putting.
Yeah.
Like if things taste like dirty dirt. But
there's a difference.
This has like an earthiness to it that's honestly more in the vein of like a barrel char to me. Like you're getting the oak, you're getting the roots.
The roots.
The roots. And it's got like, man, I'm still processing this one. Wow.
Yeah, let's take another sip.
Yeah, okay. Let's get into it.
Man, I feel like we've had so much rye that tastes like bourbon lately that I haven't had a rye that tastes like a rye in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to guess this is a rye. I'm just assuming it is, and if I'm wrong, oh well. But it's so weird to have a rye that tastes like a rye because I can definitely tell the difference now.
This, to me, definitely tastes like a rye. Watch it be a bourbon. But it tastes like a rye.
It's the most rye-tasting bourbon I've ever had, if it is.
Well, but here's the thing, though. It's got some bourbon elements in it. What I went back to on the nose right before I took that second sip, I got a heavy, heavy dose of caramel. And on the palate, I'm getting that as well.
I'm getting, like, broccoli pulled from the earth. Broccoli grows in the ground, right?
I have no clue where broccoli grows.
I've never actually
I don't even know where the red
before.
fern grows, much less broccoli.
That book is amazing, by the way.
Isn't that a sad ending?
It's so sad. My third grade teacher read it out loud to us, and we all cried.
That sounds like trauma.
No, it was good. It was like
therapeutic.
It was therapeutic. Okay. It's maybe like a potato from the earth or something. There's something from the earth.
A potato whiskey. If you're a tater, go after this one.
Or if you like vodka, I mean, whatever.
No, look, this thing to me has that heavy, heavy dose of caramel. All the rye spice that you get, but you're not getting any of the licorice. You're not getting the dill. You're just getting this earthy, charry.
Earthy, yeah, for sure.
Man, it's really good. This is
really
an impressive pour, yeah.
Oh.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Pikesville rye, which is like 110 proof, 5-year, 6-year Kentucky rye. That in blind, sometimes I don't pick it up as a rye. I kind of think it leans more like a simplified bourbon. Yeah. That's just like a lot of caramel and a little bit of spearmint. That's kind of what I'm getting here, but everything is cranked way up to like 15, way past 11.
Yeah, it's very concentrated flavor.
Yeah, wow. We're going to have to spend some time with this one to get, like, this glass needs some time. So we're going to give it what it needs, what it's commanding of us right now. And we will be back in a few with our full thoughts. I can't even talk right because of this glass. Wow, what a wild ride this one was.
Yeah. Oh, why is my glass off camera?
I don't know.
That's sad.
Were you trying to save it for later?
No, I'm going to drink it now.
Okay, let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. We're going to pop our scores up on the screen so you can see them while we talk about it. Mm-hmm. What'd you think about this thing?
Oh, she hurts a little bit. Sorry. I liked it. I thought it gets thumbs up across the board. The flavor was... I wrote the earth after a fresh, clean rain.
Yeah.
And that... The earth, not just earth. The earth after a fresh, clean rain. And that is delicious. And I'm here for it. And I enjoyed the experience. The nose was strong, but I didn't dislike it.
The nose was strong.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Kind of liked it a little bit.
If I was going to knock this glass for anything, it would be how aggressive the nose is.
Aggressive.
Like it comes after you.
Yeah.
But with that said, for me, I thought this was one of the more interesting pours I've had in a long, long time.
There's a lot going on.
And as you can see, I'm 2 thumbs up across the board.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I said on the nose, the caramel and the vanilla really came out with balanced in with this spearmint and this charred oak element. It was fantastic on the nose, and I could pick this thing apart for hours. And then on the flavors, freaking wow. Freaking wow. I said it had this mega rock candy sweetness on it.
Okay.
Like I get on some ryes, but the problem is that when I get that rock candy sweetness on some ryes or bourbons, it's all that. And this is not all that.
She's all that?
It exists. She's all that, but it exists in tandem with like these darker elements that come from the barrel char that you like, man, it's just...
You just want to sit and dissect this pour, don't you?
I do.
I can
tell.
And
then on the experience, 2 thumbs up, because this thing takes over your mouth. Like Matt Porter over at ADHD Whiskey says, it takes your... Like, if you've seen Captain Phillips, this is the captain now. When you take a sip, this runs the show, and everything else stops. So, wow, I'm stunned. I'm super happy with this pour. I want a bottle of it. There's no way this is going to be available. And the last time I said that was a rye that came across very bourbon sweet.
Yep.
And it ended up being a rye. I think this is a rye. Let's find out what we're drinking.
Okay.
So price first, and then what we've been drinking. This and our first sip sample key is number 85.
All right, the price for this is $45.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
What in the world is it? Buy.
Riverset Rye, single barrel proof pick.
Whoa.
This is, pick.
This is from Kathy?
Some Kathy Huey.
Kathy and Christy, thank you guys for this sample. Wow. What in the world? Okay, so I know very little.
I've never heard of this Riverset Rye.
This happened to me last time. There's something about these ryes that just get to me.
Yeah.
And we also have to give a shout out to Travis Robeson, who gave us a sample of Riverset Rye as well, but we didn't realize we already had a sample from Kathy.
Oh.
So shout out to Kathy and Travis.
So that means we have another.
We do. And it'll be fun
so
this
thank
is going to be gone.
Travis, we will have your sample off camera.
This is wild. This happened last time with a budget rye with Old Overholt 114 rye for me.
So is this available? Can you get this?
It's a single barrel, so they're going to differ.
Okay.
If I could find this single barrel again, I'm buying a case.
It's good.
This thing is wild.
You want to just pull it apart and sit with it for
How
days.
is it this good? Like,
I don't know.
Is this MGP?
It's gone.
Let us know in the comments below. Riverset Rye, it's BR Distilling, the same people that do Blue Note.
Okay.
I think this is their rye. I think it is, but maybe we have a gnat. Pro tip, if you have house plants, don't overwater them because you will get gnats flying through your house.
Oh my gosh,
but nonetheless, this rye right here, I would buy a case if I could get my hands on this bottle. Wow. I don't know if it's MGP. I don't know if it's their own distillate. I think it's their own distillate. I hope it's their own distillate.
If you know, let us know.
If you know, let us know in the comments below. But you can get your hands on these single barrels. Like I've seen them at stores around town. $45, $50 ballpark.
Okay.
Where are you at? Let's get into our real world scores based on price and availability. What do you think about this one?
I'm a thumbs up on retail score. I think $45 is a good price. And if they're available, I mean, I know it's a single barrel, but if the product itself is available, thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up on retail as well, mainly because this is a single barrel. If this single barrel were a product that they could turn out regularly and it was $45, I'd be 2 thumbs up on retail. But I'm going to go thumbs up.
Okay.
Now, you walk into a store and you see this bottle sitting on the shelf.
Oh, yes, 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
All day, every day.
Well, I mean, I'm putting the cart before the horse, but what does that put your real world score at?
Oh.
We got to do math.
1, 2, 3, 5.
5. For me, it's going to get a 2 thumbs up on consumer as well, which is going to put my real world score at a 9 out of 10. This is
wow.
This is super interesting, and it's mega flavor.
It is very
and mega
interesting.
Value for the money.
Very, very
and
good value for the money, and that's how you score high. However, with that being said, it is an obvious rye. So if you don't like, Josh doesn't typically like ryes, which is why I'm so shocked he scored it so high. But this is so complex. I think that's what he likes. He likes the complexity of it. So if you don't like ryes, but you do like a complex pour, this might be worth trying just to see if you like the taste of it enough, or if you like the complexity of it enough to enjoy the taste.
Yeah. I don't want to imply with my really high score that this pour is like, you know, off the charts, the best thing you've ever tried, worth going out and spending a majillion dollars on. But for our scoring system, it's just based on preference alone.
Mm-hmm. And price and availability.
Right. And to me, this is, preference-wise, an amazing bottle. I would love to have one, and I would love to just spend some time with this. It's fun. It's a really fun pour, and that's what we're about with whiskey. We like having fun, so I'm not surprised this scored really high for me.
If you had fun watching this video, give it a like, and if you want to subscribe to our video so you keep seeing more, then subscribe if you're not, and also hit that bell notification to be notified when we post videos, and also when we have our monthly live streams.
That's going to be it for this one, guys. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
A little more. You're not so rigid and type A, anal retentive.
Fair. That's fair.
It makes it more fun for me.
That's fair.
It's all about
and you having it is all about you.
I am seeing your scores and I am shocked.
Yeah, you should be.
Because I'm pretty sure this is a rye and I'm shocked.
Yeah,
it's hitting you right tonight.
Oh, yeah. This has happened before with ryes that are very bourbon-esque.
But this is not a bourbon-esque rye. This is earthy.
No, but it's got dark elements. It's not just all rye. It's got so much complexity and stuff woven in. Waved in?
Woven.
All right, ready?
Waved in. Hi.
Wave it in. Wave in the other elements.
Oh, it's like on Schitt's Creek when it's like, you fold in I don't know if it's cheese. You fold it in. What do you mean fold it in? I don't know, fold it in. What do you mean fold it in?
Oh, yeah, yeah.